Welcome to Devone's World. I got a show called He Said, She Said. There, we have conversations and think critically about topics that might be taboo. You're gonna hear some things that are impactful, some things that are compassionate, some things that are funny, and most certainly you're gonna hear some things that are a little crazy. But I can guarantee you it's gonna be entertaining. So, welcome and enjoy. All right, so we were just talking about how sex may be subjective. And the reason why I brought that up is because I feel like, wait, what the hell did I just say?
Cheating is
subjective. I thought I said sex.
You said sex.
I did say sex?
You just said sex.
I'm high. So, cheating is definitely subjective. And the reason why I brought that up is because there are a lot of people in polyamorous and they practice polygamy and so on and so forth, right? So with that being said, as she takes a deep breath, is cheating is defined by that relationship. And far too often do we put relationships in the box of what we think they should be based on what somebody taught us, as opposed to what makes that relationship feel comfortable, right? I tell women all the time, I can be in a polygamous relationship if that makes me feel comfortable, or I could be in a monogamous relationship. I'm not beholden to anything anybody taught me or that I was learned, because that's, we don't really think about that, but everything that we do is what we learn.
Of course.
Right? Either we taught ourselves and we went through trial and error, or somebody passed down that tradition to us. And monogamy is a tradition. So, but I tell people all the time, cheating can be looking at girls on Instagram. Cheating can be actually not telling your girl you had sex with somebody else. It's so subjective. So the reason why I bring that up is because in this day and age, a lot of people have extra people in their bedroom, and it's not cheating. So it's not cheating when it's a threesome or something like that. And I kind of want to know what you guys think about threesomes. Matter of fact, can you come here and you switch one more again? Right, let's do that right quick.
Ladies first.
So how I'm going to start this off, right, is basically defining what a threesome is. So my question is two men and a woman a threesome?
Yes, technically, yeah.
Technically?
Nah, it's always really mature people would say it's always a threesome. In terms like train and stuff like that, that's not really.
Not for me. I'm the opposite. I'd rather two women and a guy. I'm sorry. Taking two of y'all at the same time, that's just not going.
I mean, that's a preference. That's a preference, but does it define threesome?
It does define a threesome as long as there's three people involved. But I'm just saying the preference for me is another female, not a male. That's
and
just,
what do you guys think?
That's just too much peeing at one time.
So
I understand why.
Hold. I want to hear Maurice. It's not a threesome. Why?
Listen, for me personally, if there's another dude in the room with the lady that you know what I'm saying, rock with, or we both rocking with, I'm not in that situation with him, because obviously, like, I feel like a threesome is gonna entail me engaging the other dude. Hey, yo, listen, catch this on camera, man. I don't do
You already are. Look,
but hear me out. I'm not touching no sores, nothing. Like, we not. That's it.
You have that mentality. You shouldn't be in a room with that man.
Exactly my point. So therefore, I feel like, yo, if it's two dudes, you're pretty much running a train on the girl.
But that's not considered a threesome.
It's not a threesome. A threesome would be this girl involved, and they kissing, they touching, and they involving me as well.
Question. Now for a little reverse on that one. So if you guys hypothetically are having sex together, wait. So if they're not interacting with each other, are they running the train on you?
That means you're a spectator.
But it ain't really running straight on, because they not entering me. You know what I'm saying? I'm doing all the damage. Feel me? So
are you really?
I am doing it.
So it's a physical thing. A threesome basically is a physical thing. It has nothing to do with.
Listen, a threesome engages three people. If they don't touch each other, it is what it is.
But it's not all physical.
They're gonna touch each other.
You guys agree with that?
No.
Well, would they be running the train on him?
No.
Yes.
Nah, it's no train.
It's no training.
Still riding the subway. The woman's still riding the subway.
Yeah.
But to me, it's not all physical, because you have some couples that will entertain that third party every now and then. So everything is not always about the physical.
I think we need to come up with another term for it.
It's a threesome. It's a threesome.
It's a threesome.
I've never in my life ever been into that, and I'm going to tell you why. I believe in one-on-one. You need to connect with the person. But for me, sexual is real. Like being sexual and sex is like real mental for me. I gotta kind of be into you in some kind of way. And once you've taken off your shirt and you're doing these things with another man in the room, I don't have to touch you. We're already interacting. That's not even what I want to do. Once it's 3 people in the room, it's a threesome. Yeah. That's all it is. Because you don't know. Maybe you're not into that and you running a train, but maybe he's into that. Maybe that's why they set that up. So he don't even need to touch you. He don't have to touch you, but he's already happy that he's seeing you do all this female in front of you. No disrespect. There
are people out there who allow them want their wives to have sex with another man and enjoy that. There are women out there who like that too.
Some people like to watch. Some people like to watch. And that turns them on.
Speak for me.
Definitely.
So is it a threesome? So I feel like it's a threesome. And is it a threesome if the person is just watching and masturbating?
Yes.
Wow. That's what I feel. I feel like it's a threesome.
There's still a sexual act being
because
done.
he's not touching you. He's not touching you, but he's interacting with you by watching you. You're his
So I
porn.
guess it's a level of opinion. There's nothing that's actually going to say it's a fact. You know what I'm saying? Like at the end of the day, it's everyone's.
But is that a threesome to you?
No, it's not. Like
And
if you sit over in the corner and you just watching me, you know what I'm saying, put work on this girl.
There's a word for that. Called
like,
voyeurism.
You're not engaged.
Those are words we're making up. Those are words. Let's be honest. No disrespect to anyone. That's gay shit.
Voyeurism?
I cannot be happy with another man jerking off because I gotta think. What is he really jerking off to?
He shouldn't be in the room.
No, he shouldn't be. I agree. I agree because what is he jerking off to me or her? Now I can't even think.
But then when you watch porn, there's a man on the screen. Are you watching girl on girl only, or you watching a dude smash?
Wait. You said when I'm watching porn, I know what I'm thinking. That dude that's sleeping, that's doing whatever he's doing on camera, he's not thinking about me. He don't even know I'm watching.
But you're watching him. So you become a voyeur.
Right, so I'm gonna explain that.
And you're doing negation.
Explain that, and I'm not even a professional because I watch my own stuff. Listen, if there's another dude, listen. Yeah, I don't watch porn. I watch my own stuff.
Yeah.
Yo,
that's the new stuff. 2018, catch
it is. No, listen.
He's a filmmaker. He's a filmmaker.
It is not new.
A lot of dudes though. Sometimes I know when I used to, I could watch something and not even see the dude there because I'm envisioning myself. So I literally take that person out the picture. Like, and it sounds weird, but...
No, it doesn't. That doesn't sound weird. You're 100%
No,
correct.
I'm saying for the women that don't understand it. Like, for me, I don't see the dude. I'm thinking, if I'm going to let my imagination drive, all right, yo, cool. What's his name? Cherokee or whatever the case is. I'm like, yo, all right, boom. It's about to go down. This is me. I don't even worry about this dude because he's talking too much. I wouldn't be doing the talking.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I'm going to do what I do in my head. So I don't see the dude there. I don't even see
all right.
Whatever.
So, by show of hands.
Eyes. Your eyes see it.
By show of hands, based on some of the definitions that we actually just tried to nail down, who's had a threesome?
The guy who doesn't.
The guy who doesn't cheat.
Chill. Let him be.
But I wasn't in a relationship, so.
That's dope. That's dope.
So nobody else is gonna raise their hand?
No, because my threesome never happened. So.
Well, all those who watch Devone's World 7 p.m. Thursdays on Facebook Live know the answer to that question for me. So,
No, I don't know. What's the answer?
You gotta watch the show. So
And it's a lot of that. It's a lot that entails, bro. You know what it is? I'm like a little bit of a germaphobe. I know this is gonna sound stupid. But once I see certain things, I'm like,
No, you got to be.
I can't be part of that.
But you need to be
37,
thorough.
I never had anything, so I don't want to be part of that. Like, it's too much. I would literally have to make them sign waivers. We have to get tested first.
But you should.
It's so
I
much
don't
work.
know.
Right.
I don't
You
know.
should. And
So-
I work in medical, so you definitely should.
yeah, everybody who works in medical say the craziest stuff. Right. The
I've
horror
seen
stories.
enough to where it's just like, bruh, you need to get that checked out.
Yeah.
So, all right. So let's ask a little bit of a deeper question on extramarital affairs and threesomes and stuff like that. Why is it that society portrays it that men want it more than women?
Well, I've had more men ask
Men
me.
are more expressive. Men are more vocal about it. Men are outright about it. Women are more private, secret. We whisper in your ear while you'll come up to us and just say it outright.
It's something they need to do before they die.
Like
it's a dying need.
I had someone ask me on more than one occasion during our relationship if I would, just because.
You wasn't offended?
I wasn't offended because I dated girls, so I knew it was gonna come up. I don't hide nothing about my past. If I'm in a relationship with you, I'm straightforward. But his thing was he just wanted to see me with another woman to see if I'm gonna be any different with her than I am with him, and then also because it's something that he wants.
Right.
No, he's had threesomes. He's done. But it's like, my whole thing is, I don't get offended because when you're in a relationship, you're going to get all types of questions that's either going to make you uncomfortable, make you comfortable, or make you think. So, me personally, I'm not going to get offended. I don't get offended because, like I said, I have brothers. I've heard it all. I'm not surprised at a lot of things that come out of men's mouth.
When you say many different questions, you're saying that because you were girls? Because as soon as you said that, my mom thought, nah, I don't think so. When you're in a relationship, just boy and girl, no offense, but she can't act, I mean, I don't know how open we could be. My girl can't ask me, oh, you sucked dick before?
I wouldn't ask a man that. But I wouldn't ask a man that. I'm saying for a guy, like, if I'm your girl and we having a conversation and I'd be like, oh, she got a big butt. The first thing most dudes want to be is, I'm not trying to look because I don't want to get smacked. But after that whole ordeal, he was like, so you dated girls? And I answered honestly. And then he was like, would I ever do a threesome with him? And I was like, I don't know, because I'm kind of, now that I'm at the point where I don't exactly want to share, but if I do, like, his attitude was, oh, I could pick the chick, this, that, and the third. But I have to be that comfortable with you and trust you enough not to go try to smash shorty on the side, because both of y'all going to catch it when I find out.
But you opening that door.
I'm not opening no doors. If I don't open up the door, you can't do nothing. I'm saying, good. Like, if I did it, that would be a reason for hesitation. When I thought about doing it before, I wasn't in a relationship with nobody. And to me, I feel like if you're going to do something like that, me personally, I feel like you shouldn't be in a relationship. If you are going to be in a relationship, you and the person you with really got to trust each other, not to see old girl walking through the household when she ain't supposed to be.
All right, so that ties back into the subjectiveness of cheating and things like that, right? Mm-hmm. Because if your relationship has to be strong before you do anything like that. Because like you said, you open up a door. Mm-hmm. If you agree to have someone else in your bed, there should be no such thing as a door. The way it's supposed to go is, we're fucking her.
Exactly.
And then I go home and that's the end of that. There should be no door opening. So all of the things that we're talking about, I think, happen in more immature relationships, like people who don't understand the bond that they have with somebody else. That's how I know men and women that are happy in polygamous and polyamorous relationships, because their bond is so much stronger than anything else. They don't mind if they have sex with somebody else.
But that's way different from a threesome. When you use the word polygamy, honestly,
but I was using it as another example.
You have to kind of come from that. You have to be raised in that. Your mind is already it's different from let's just have a threesome, because these are people that they feel like it's part of their religion, part of their belief, and this is what they do, is their way of life. When you having a threesome, you're not gonna tell me you and your girl really have the same thought about let's fuck this girl.
It happens.
I disagree.
One of the two.
It happens.
Exactly. It happens too.
No, I'm gonna tell you what. One of the two is gonna be a little bit more attractive to the girl than the other.
Right,
of course, but either man might think my chance, I've been wanting to smash this girl. Your wife not thinking that. Your wife thinking, all right, we're gonna smash her. She's cute, but I'm doing it for you.
That's not necessarily true, because there are women who want to do it. There are women who bring it up. There are women who are bisexual and want to bring a woman into the relationship because those are your beliefs, and that's kind of like your default. You're assuming that if a woman is involved in a threesome that's in a relationship, that she's doing it for the guy. That's not necessarily true. I know many women who have approached me and been like, oh, and the dude doesn't even know about it.
But vice versa, that's what I'm saying. They're not both going to think the same. One or the other is going to think they're going to want it more.
That's not necessarily true.
I don't think you can equally want it the same.
But you know what?
I think that's coming from a place of your beliefs.
All right, maybe I can be.
But you know what? I agree to an extent, but I feel like there's a rare time when you actually have sex with your girlfriend one-on-one that you guys want each other the same way at that one particular time. Mm-hmm. So everything is going to be something that's on levels, right?
Yeah, but there's not a third party. So
but wait. But hold on. So what I'm going to say is, it doesn't. There may be a time where a man preferences a woman more than a woman, and vice versa. It's about the bond you have at the foundation of your relationship, not about that one particular act. Because that's all it is. It's an act. And with that being said, I feel like the intimacy behind it is a little bit different from a man than a woman. Because a man is going to look at it like, I'm conquering this task, and the woman's going to look at it a little bit more like, I'm involving everyone. Because I think, from my opinion, women see sex differently from men.
Yeah. For the most part, yeah. For the most part. Mm-hmm.
So, one last question. This is the last question. So, for all those who haven't had a threesome, I think some guys are being PC on here. If somebody asked you to have one, based on your preference, how would you feel? Offended?
If we're not in a relationship, I might consider. But if it's somebody that's trying to be with me, like I'm like no.
What do you mean trying to be?
I wouldn't feel offended.
In a relationship or somebody
I
trying
wouldn't
to
say
get
yes.
with
I
you?
wouldn't feel
Like
offended.
if trying to be in a relationship with me. And in the midst of the relationship building, they're asking me to do this. I'm not with it.
The relationship.
Well, I can
Okay.
say I've been asked at beginning, middle, and end, and I was never offended. It's just about how you see it and how you feel. My whole thing is, like I said, trust is a serious thing. If your foundation isn't strong, no, I'm not doing it because I can't. I'm not gonna feel like if I feel I can't trust you. What's the point of me adding a third person to the
Do it on a vacation.
That's just me.
Vacation
Happens in
sex.
Vegas, stays in Vegas.